Okay, this is going to be a walkthrough for this program that I created that scrapes movies.com. It goes ahead and scrapes this website with an edited zip code and then basically scrapes the theater and returns to us the theaters within that zip code. And then once those theaters are presented to us, then we can pick a theater to get its movies and show times. And here's the program, or the program that the user is interacting with. Kind of has all the checkpoints and the logic in this program. So that's kind of what it looks like here. And then if we were going to go ahead and run it, I'm already in the directory here, so I just go ahead and bin/run. So I'm running this file here, which is going to run the CLI class instance. And we will go ahead and run it. Alright, and so basically the first thing that it does is it greets you and then asks for a zip code, and then it will use this zip code to go ahead and scrape the area and returns back to us the nearby theaters within the area. So we have, looks like 5 theaters, and then which theater's movie list would you like to see is the next option here. You can see there at the bottom. And we go ahead and we can pick through these 5. We can see if we say 0, obviously it's not a valid choice because it's not 1 through 5. If we say A, same thing. So we need, let's just say, let's say 2. And then it takes that second theater on that list and returns to us the movies. You can see here each movie and then their show times. Then it asks, would we like to see another theater? So we could have another option. We could say, well, yes, let's go ahead. Brings back to us those 5 theaters. And which one do you want to see? We could say 1. And it returns back to us those theaters within that, the number 1 movie, the MX theater, right here. So, and then if we don't want to see another theater within the area, we can say no. And then it asks, would we like to search a different area, where we could say maybe a different zip code? We could say yes here, and it would bring up, ask for another zip code. So we could say an entirely different area, 71203. We take that zip code and then go ahead and scrape on the website, factoring then the zip code. And it brings back us, rather than 5 theaters, it brings back to us 2 within that area. So it's an entirely different area, bringing back to us different theaters. So we can pick either 1 or 2. So if we say 1, it brings us all those movies for that first theater here, Cinema 10. And you have all those movies, and if we want to see the other one, we could say yes. Which one did we pick? So we'll pick 2 this time. It gives us all the movies for that cinema. And if we don't, we can say no, and then we'd like to search a different area. We can also say no, and it basically exits us out of the program then. And we have a goodbye, and then the program's done. But that's essentially what kind of the run through and the walkthrough from this scraper CLI program that I created here. So that's about it.